Good morning, WHBI. Welcome to News Channel 405. This Tuesday morning, it's the 28th day of January 2025. Welcome to all our guests here. We are all in red.
Yes.
All right. So happy Lunar New Year tomorrow officially, but we're celebrating today since we don't have school tomorrow. So we'll get to our guests here in a minute, and they'll be taking over the show here this morning. On the calendar, Miss Dyer, Miss Anitali, you were on bus duty this afternoon. We have Spartitude breakfast right after announcements, so we'll get to those names and those recipients in a minute. 5th grade chess club, session 2 in room 228 this afternoon. Drama club, you're headed to the QES cafeteria this afternoon as well. WHBI 3rd grade Spartan writing is in room 217 after school today. Bookworm club session number 2. You're going to room 121. There is no PM learning lab, so please cross that off of your agenda for today. Big Brothers Big Sisters, though, you're meeting in the cafeteria at 2:40. VEX, you're headed to QMS this afternoon, and we have 5th grade Lego session 2 going to room 200. There's no 4th grade Techsperts today, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lots going on.
Excellent. So as today, we'll be wearing red for Lunar New Year, and then Thursday when we come back, it's our Disney Day. Disney has a special place in the hearts of the Morris family. Wear your favorite character today, Disney or other favorite character. So that is going to be Thursday on our day off. Now on Thursday, we're going to be announcing, we have a lot of students that have been here every single day this school year. So we will be celebrating it's almost 100 students that have been to school every day this school year. So keep coming to school. We're halfway through. Also, congratulations to Camilla Ma. Mrs. Combs' room, 100% fluent in reflex. Congratulations. All right, so we have our Spartitude recipients. So after announcements, you're going to meet myself, Mrs. Lawrence, and Mr. Blackman down in the cafeteria for some breakfast and to celebrate you for being responsible, which is a great way to start off the school year. So for our 3rd grade, congratulations in Mrs. Combs' class, Adrian Fielding, Mrs. Edwards' class, Sophia O'Connor, Mrs. Herman's class, Malachi McKnight, Miss Horowitz's class, Nora Agresta, Mrs. Hubert's class, Gio Goldsmith, Miss Raymond's class, Delaney Lovett, congratulations. And in 4th grade, congratulations, Mr. Allen's class, Anthony Timko, Mrs. Cruz's class, Vivian McReynolds, Mrs. Dyer's class, Zeke Kelly, Mrs. Moore's class, Sawyer Fitzgerald, Mrs. Murphy's class, Abby Lane, Mr. Rossetti's class, Quinn Montaigne, Mr. Springer's class, Lucas Soprano, Miss Tarantino's class, Elijah Ricketts, Miss Wickeric's class, Andrea Sylvia, and Miss Chrisman's class, Skylar Cross.
And for the 5th grade, from Mrs. Bailey's class, Danielle O'Brien, from Mrs. Burrell's class, Olivia Combs-Terrio, from Ms. Convoy's class, Maverick Lowe, from Mrs. Anitali's class, Nadia Flores, from Ms. Gordon's class, Jensen Van Hatten, from Mrs. Kitz's class, Mallory Mapes, from Mrs. Patton's class, Amelia DeBari, from Ms. Single's class, Juliana Marrero, from Mrs. Smythe's class, Grace Roberts, and from Ms. Ball's class, Ivy Mae Keith. Congratulations to you. That's fantastic. We have some birthdays today. Today is Camden Powers' birthday. Happy birthday to you. And tomorrow we have Sharky Conklin, Reagan Diamond, Gage Tracy, Madison Yunes, and Jordan Olden. Happy birthday to you, and see Mrs. Legault in the office for a treat.
All right, lunch today, we have those cheese dunkers today. Does that have marinara sauce? Red. Tomato soup? Red.
Yep.
Oh, tomato soup.
Chilled strawberries? Red. Roasted broccoli? Green.
For the Eagles. Go Birds.
Your choice of milk for lunch this afternoon.
All right, so we have great guests. So we're going to turn it over to Mrs. Roca. Mrs. McAlpine, come on up here too, please.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Mrs. Roca, and we're here today to talk about Lunar New Year. It's a special holiday that's celebrated across Asia in countries such as China, South Korea, Vietnam, and many other countries. So we have some students here who are going to celebrate. They're super excited to have tomorrow off. We have Kelly, her family's from China. Yi Yang, his family's from China. Abby and Camilla, their families are from China. And
Leah, and myself from Korea.
Gonna get it, Mrs. McElroy.
Okay.
Great. So we'll start with Camilla. Every year is a different animal, right? There's 12 animals. What do you have in your hand right here?
Like a animal circle of the years.
Of the year. So every year is a different animal. What animal is this year?
The snake here,
The snake year. And what year were you born in?
and the monkey.
So you're a monkey. How do you say monkey in Chinese? Hozi. Okay. So if you were born in 2000, do you know your birth year? I can't read the sign, but yeah, every year is a different year. So maybe you can learn about that in your classroom. So I have some questions for Young. When is Lunar New Year?
This year is January 29th.
And
Every year is different days.
every year is a different day. And when does it start?
It starts on the first new moon.
So tonight, look up in the sky and you won't see a moon. And when does it end?
It's on the first full moon.
So the first full moon of the year is the end of Lunar New Year. So that's a long time. How long does Lunar New Year last?
It is 15 days.
15 days. So if you're in China or South Korea, you're probably celebrating for 2 weeks. That sounds like a lot of fun. So Kelly, we would like to know how to say Happy New Year in Chinese.
新年快乐.
Okay? 新年快乐. Do you guys want to try to say it?
Everyone, even in the building, let's say it along.
新年快乐. Oh, it sounds pretty good. We'll learn how to say that in Korean in just a minute. Great. So what are some Lunar New Year traditions, Abby?
So my family gives out red envelopes. Inside it's filled with lots of money, and children don't have to give it to anybody else until they're older, like adults.
That sounds great. And Young, you have an envelope too. I heard you already got a red envelope. Wow, that's great. How much did you get? $300.
$300.
Wow.
Excellent.
See what I mean? Lunar New Year is a pretty big deal. Okay. All right. Do you have any other special traditions? Do you eat any special foods?
I have a big dinner every time Lunar New Year happens, and at that time we just spend time with each other. Kids sometimes go to kids area and play.
That sounds like fun. How about you, Kelly? What do you guys do at your house?
We clean house before the New Year's.
So did you clean your house yesterday? Yeah. They get ready for the new year, get rid of all the bad, clean the house, right? And today your house is sparkling clean. That sounds like so much fun. So we're going to learn about a few symbols of Lunar New Year. I think everybody knows why we're wearing red today. Do you guys know? Why are we wearing red?
Good luck.
Good luck. Okay. And I don't know, are you going to have any oranges for
Yes.
for lunch today?
We'll have an orange snack.
Good. So what are oranges? Why are they important, Young?
Orange are a symbol of good luck.
A symbol of good luck. Great. Okay. We're going to leave it to the McAlpine families. They're going to tell us how they celebrate Lunar New Year.
Okay, so in Korea, we call the Lunar New Year what year? It called Seollal. So Seollal is one of the most important holidays in Korea. And this year at Disney, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse they are wearing hanbok, which Leah is wearing now, to celebrate New Year. And so in Korea, the Lunar New Year morning, they do this. It's called sebae. So yeah, they do like a deep bow to elderly generation, and then they got this money. Usually the money is given in the envelope, and the elders get new like crisp bills inside. And Leah got her first money from her uncle last week because we met my brother in New York City last week. Yeah. And what else? As we say, this year is the year of a blue snake. So if you were born in like 2013, 2001, you are the year of snake. And they are like intelligent, charming. Leah has a brother who was born in 2014. So do you agree he's smart? And in Korea, Lunar New Year, we eat it called tteokguk. So it's like the rice cake soup. And this one is like round shape. So it's symbol like coin. So it means like wealth. And this is white rice cake. So it means like clean, purity. And what else? Oops, sorry. And in Korea, we play some games. It's called the Yunori. It's a very famous board game in Korea. And the kite flying and spinning tops. And what else? We go to see some first sunrise and wearing like hanbok or some new clothes. And I think that's all.
There's a lot of similarities
Yes.
with how they celebrate in China as
Yeah.
well. And now we know why the snake is blue.
Yes, it's a blue snake.
Wood snake.
Yeah, blue snake. Yes, and the Happy New Year in Korea is. What do you say?
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Yep, it says 새해 복 많이 받으세요. So 새해 means New Year, 복 means luck, and many means many, and 받으세요 means have. So it's like have a lot of like good luck in New Year.
Excellent. Oh, thank you so much for coming on announcements and sharing. We will have these posters in the cafeteria today. So during lunch, make sure you stop on by and look at some of these great traditions. All right, ready to do the pledge? So let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What do we say? Have a great day, everyone. Great job.
Good job.